Although in the past mirror spells were often worked on significant seasonal festivals such as Midsummer, Halloween, Christmas or New Year, there were also mirror love spells that could be carried out on more personal occasions, a birthday, when the first stirrings of love were felt on meeting someone new, or at the betrothal of a friend or relation, when the unvoiced question in your mind is, will it ever be my turn? This spell will work equally well for those seeking love later in life. Its repetitive form creates a semi-hypnotic state, a relaxed yet higher state of consciousness in which the barriers of time and space fade away. The spell has a double purpose, both calling telepathically the person who will make you happy and allowing you at the same time to see in the mirror or your mind's eye the identity of this lover. This can be especially helpful if you are unsure, for example, whether to go back to an ex-partner, or you have met someone that you feel might be special, and yet your logical mind is saying, no, it could not be. You will need a mirror large enough to see your whole reflection from the waist up when you're sitting in front of the glass. A lavender, jasmine, beeswax or rose-scented candle, and a hairbrush. If you're using an unscented candle, burn one of the incenses such as rose, lavender or jasmine, so that you can tune in more easily to these special energies. Midnight is the traditional time for doing this spell. Just before midnight, light the candle so its beams are reflected in the mirror. If you're very lucky and it's a moonlit night, also the moonbeams will make the spell even more magical. At midnight, look into the mirror and start to brush your hair gently, establishing a steady rhythm. Continuing to brush, count silently to 100, clearing your mind of everything except the motion of brushing your hair, the soft light casting a glow over your face, and the counting. When you reach 100, stop counting, but continue to brush your hair, now so the brush only lightly touches the top of your head. Begin to whisper the old words, spoken through the centuries by those seeking love. When we say these old words, even if they sound old-fashioned or strange, they have great power, simply because they have been spoken by men and women throughout the ages, seeking love. Come, my love, come to me, over river, over sea, over mountain far or near, in my looking glass appear. Repeat the words as many times as feels right, softly, so your words almost disappear into silence. Then put down the brush. Touch the mirror with your lips, impregnating it with your essential essence, the power you have that makes you the special person worthy of love. Behind you, reflected in the glass, you may momentarily see the face of the person who will love you in the future, or who, if you have already met, will become closer to you. If you see nothing, look at the mirror. Count to 100 as fast as you can. Then, when you reach 100, shut your eyes, open them suddenly, blink. And there in the mirror again, you may see the image of the person. If it still isn't working, because we are such logical people, then close your eye and imagine in your mind's eye the mirror, yourself reflected in the candlelight or moonlight, and then let the image of the person form. When you see this person, it may be the man or woman you see on the train every day. It may be the friend of your brother or sister who's called you titch and pulled your hair.